Okay guys, a pretty big change when it comes to My Hero Academia and the creator slash author of the series and basically what he's doing right now has just happened. It's just been put upon him. It's pretty rare to see something like this, especially so late in the game when it comes to this series, but we're going to explain all that right now on the Kanjic channel.
Sensu beans, yeah, I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say.
So if you guys have not heard, Koei Horikoshi, the creator of My Hero Academia, is currently working on the final arc of the series. So My Hero Academia is coming to an end pretty soon. It's going to be that time where we're going to have to say goodbye. Will there be spin-off shows? Will there be sequel mangas? We don't know yet. Although, with such a popular series, I'm sure something will come around. However, when it comes to this main story right now, it's coming to an end. We're on that final arc. And keep that in mind how late in the game we are for something as big as a change as this. So really what this has to do with is the editor of My Hero Academia. For those that don't know how big of a deal an editor is to a comic book or manga, an editor sets the deadlines. They make the initial assignments to the writer. They remind the writer if their script is running late. They send stuff to the artist, which in this case is the writer, and they make sure that the art and script mesh well according to them. They ask for rewrites if they deem it necessary as they read the content and check for its continuity and things like that. And then they do a whole bunch of other stuff when it comes to that. But basically, they notify like the publisher of what's going on. They're basically the set manager when it comes to the entire story. They will ask for rewrites if they have to. They will literally have control over aspects of what's going on. So when it comes to an editor of a series and the company versus the actual writer, it's all there. So it's not just like Koei Horikoshi is doing whatever he wants whenever he wants. There's an editor involved, put in place by the company that makes sure things go well. Okay, this person works for the company, in this case Shueisha for Shonen Jump. Now, we have a report from comicbook.com, and they say, and I quote, "The final arc of My Hero Academia is underway, with fans of UA Academy waiting to see how the battle between the heroes of Class 1A and the villainous forces of All for One will turn out. Before the Shonen series comes to an end, however, it seems that there is set to be a major change with the editorial team for the world created by Koei Horikoshi, with the mangaka himself commenting on the new editor that will be overlooking his work. Currently, the editor for My Hero Academia's latest chapter was Taguchi, who had previously worked on such manga as Samurai 8 and Red Hood, to name a few. The new editor has been named Imamura, having previously worked on the romantic comedy manga known as Ayakashi Triangle. While a reason wasn't given for why the change was made so late in the game, Horikoshi was sure to comment on this change in the latest weekly Shonen Jump, seeming quite jovial about the big change during the final arc of the series. Okay guys, we're going to end that quote right there. There's more, I'm about to get into that. However, I do want to say, they did say that Koei Horikoshi was talking about it. However, his statement that I'm about to read to you literally doesn't show or tell anything about this. It's just kind of like a, well, here's a sentence about it. So I just want you to keep that in mind, and then we're going to go over kind of like the ramifications of this. So we're going to continue, and I quote, they say, "On the subject of the editorial change, Horikoshi had this to say for issue number 30 of Weekly Shonen Jump. Switching the person in charge. Toguchi sensei, let's go to the barbecue. Imamura sensei, nice to meet you. Please take care of me." End quote to that. So guys, that is what he said. So let me know what that tells you about what's going on. It tells you absolutely nothing. So this is pretty like exactly how comicbook.com says. This is a pretty major change to the editorial team. Like, it's like he had an editor, he's getting to the end of the series, and then such a major position when it comes to a comic or manga series is changed to a completely different person. What is going on? We're not sure if like Horikoshi was the one who pressured the company to force a change with a new editor, or Shueisha was like, no, you're getting a new editor, and they forced it on him. Maybe they want certain changes when it comes to the story, and they decided, hey, we're going to give you this new editor. But guys, your guess is as good as mine, honestly, when it comes to this, because right now, they gave no information further than that. They just said, yeah, we're doing this big change, and then here's kind of like a joke. We don't know. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this giant change so late in the game. My name's Kanjik, I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Kanjik.